I'll start. Sebastian Maniscalco.
The whole world's changing, man. Internet's nuts, right? You got people putting stuff for sale on the internet, this Craigslist, whatever it is. And then strangers are gonna come to your home to look at your stuff?
Not your home.
What are you, nuts?
Public place.
This is an invitation to get murdered.
Kind of.
We had garage sales growing up. We threw the garbage out on the driveway. We had some signs with an arrow, come get our garbage. And people would mill around your yard, but you would watch them, right? They would get a little too close to the house, like, hey, back up, back off, back up. What do you want? Could we use your bathroom?
No.
Get the hell off the property.
Of course not.
And whatever we didn't sell, we threw it out. But we broke it before we put it in the garbage.
That's smart.
That's my Italian father. He's like, if they're not gonna buy it at my sale, they're not gonna come by later and steal it out of my garbage.
Huh.
Saw the couch in half. What? 12 years old, I'm sawing the couch.
That makes sense, though.
Pop the eyeballs out of the teddy bear and then decapitate the head. You throw the head out on Monday and then the body out on Friday. Piece it out. All right, the parents today are different than how we grew up, right? Parents today, come on. Everybody's bragging about their kids. What is everybody's kid fantastic?
No.
Everybody's a winner today, though, right? When did this start? 29th place. There's your trophy. Oh, no. Not my parents. They prepared me for life. Disappointment, failure. They put me in basketball. They came to the first game. At halftime, my father sprinted down from the stands like, get the hell in the car, you suck. Get off! He looked me dead in the eyes like, listen, you humiliated yourself. You embarrassed our entire family. Uncle Luigi took off work to watch what you just did. Get in the trunk.
Not the trunk.
Italians, we don't play basketball. When's the last time you put an NBA game on and said, take a shot, Nunzio? Doesn't happen. My name is Sebastian. You guys have been a fan.
I had not considered that, but I guess. What I like about Sebastian Maniscalco, he's entertaining, he's clean, doesn't really curse. He's the epitomization of a comedian you bring home to mom. And as far as Craigslist, that I can remember, I've never bought or sold anything on Craigslist, but when I was a kid, I did have a fascination with the missed connections section. In the UK, I think it's called I Saw You, which sounds a bit more ominous, but it was perfectly odd. Essentially, it's a personal ad that you take out when you see somebody in public, but you didn't exchange contact. So, for example, you're in a restaurant, you're making eyes with the person sitting in front of you, but for some reason you don't say hi. That person gets up to leave, and you take it to the internet and put out a personal ad, hoping that they read it and contact you. I'll try to find some examples and link them in the bio. But if you've ever put out a missed connection, let me know how that worked out for you. I'm actually very curious about that one. But by far, my favorite part of this bit had to be the participation trophy part. I think about it often. I just don't think they send a good message to kids old enough to understand what they are. Struggle is part of growth. Motivation, independence, problem solving, all that comes through failure. And I think that participation trophies impede. And a certain type of narcissism grows from people who expect to be recognized just for showing up. And I know that the counter argument is it's a positive reinforcement for children, helps their self-esteem, but children grow into teenagers who grow into adults, and those habits and expectations last. Also, you can build up your self-esteem without being told that you've won constantly when you haven't. I don't think that failure is a net negative either. It leads to conversations of healthy mindset, and it sometimes pushes you to find what you're good at. So, yeah, I'm not a big proponent for participation trophy society, but that's just my opinion. Maybe you find value in a 15th place trophy. You'll have to let me know why, if that's the case. Other than that, I can't think of a literary recommendation today, so I'll have to link to in the next video. But if you can think of a comedian that's clean like Sebastian Maniscalco, feel free to tell me that person's name. Other than that, leave your thoughts on any of this, and as always, thanks for watching with me.